Okay, so this, let me first just briefly go through what this course about. Then I will kind of give you the first lecture. Okay. So this is a 1 credit, so kind of like a seminar course. And so we just meet once a week here. So as we mentioned here, the main purpose of this course is to introduce the student to big data analysis, data science, and some possible undergraduate research projects. So this will be mainly every week we will have a different faculty member in W&M Mary will give this lecture. So you can see we still haven't filled out every spot, but we have about half of this listed here. Okay, so there will be faculties from mathematics, from biology, from physics, applied science, and marine science. We also hope to get someone from the social science, humanity to give the talk. Okay. Okay, so of course, as a student, we always care about how the grade will be determined. So for this one, the grade is very easy to determine. So basically, you can just count and get your credit. Okay. So even I said here, so first of all, the attendance is 4 points, and participation and some homework. Even I say homework, the basic homework is for every lecture you attend. After the lecture, you just write a presentation summary. So usually probably just 2 paragraphs, a half page, 1 page, and then you turn it in next time. So basically, that's all the homework we have for this class. I'm not sure if other speakers will give you some other assignments, but probably not. So you can see I actually give a specific point because totally we are going to have 12 talks. So basically every talk was like 9%. So that means actually you see 12 times 9 is 108. So that means you can actually miss a talk, still probably get 99 points. Okay. All right. So that's so we don't have any exams and other assignments. So it's pretty I think very easy to get those points. Okay. So I should mention. So this course is a kind of a tied to a program called Extremes QED, but it doesn't have to relate it to that. That means if you are in this class, then maybe later you will apply this summer research program, or you are just interested in this, but you don't want to do the research. That's also totally fine. Okay. But let me spend just a minute to tell you about this Extreme QED program. Actually, in my talk, I will also talk about that. So basically, we get the Math Department. We get this National Science Foundation grant. So this Extreme QED is Expedition in Training, Research, and Education for Mathematics and Statistics through quantitative exploration for data. So that's a long name. It's just so that's Extreme QED. All right. So so this will be. I will talk about this program in my lecture. But this. So we are basically trying to recruit some students to work with the faculty member for this research program. That's the main purpose. Okay. Well, let me point out there's application form available. So if you're interested in this program, you can later apply it. Okay. That's very very simple policies for this class. Any question about this class? Okay. All right. Okay. So my talk is about what is a big data. So I'm a professor in mathematics, and my research area actually is partial differential equation, mathematical biology. So even though I'm the principal investigator of this project, it doesn't mean I actually know about big data. Okay. So this I have told you about. This Extreme QED program is a new program for the National Science Foundation. Okay. So you can see this is an educational program for the mathematics and the statistics undergraduate students. And it is concentrated on this what's so-called the CDSE, so computational and the data-enabled science and engineering. So that's good. So we are going to learn something about things related to data. Okay. So what is the kind of definitions of this computational data-enabled science and engineering? So this is the kind of official definition from the NSF website. Okay. So this CDS and E is now recognizable as a distinct intellectual and technological discipline in the intersection of several things. So first of all, this is the central part probably is a math, so it's applied math, and they have a statistics and computer science. Core science, I think, refer to things like biology, physics, chemistry, as this is considered core science, and engineering disciplines. Okay. Then you will see some word like data mining and management system. So I feel I'm not qualified to actually explain to you what all this means. So hopefully, some other faculty member will tell you about. Okay. But you can see the central part of this subject is a data. So we say this is a data enabled. So you have to have the data in your research program, and data intensive and data centric science. Okay. They said this affect every area of the science and the technology, and kind of revolutionize the way science and engineering are done. I'm not actually, personally, I'm not so sure about the last sentence, but this, at least this is the NS people think it's that way. So for centuries, of course, the theory and the experimentation has been the two fundamental part of the science. They claim that this computational and the data-enabled science actually now become the third part. So it's compared to the theory and the experimentation. Okay. So anyway, this is a kind of a one of the viewpoints some people have, but you can have your own opinion about that. So here's a little bit more detail about this project, or you can find where you can find more information about this. I think let me just point out. I have to show you where the website is. We point out. So this program will run for 5 years. So the summer of 2014 will be our first summer research program. And we expect to have this for the next 5 summers. Okay. Usually we target at a sophomore, junior student. So that means if you are maybe a freshman student, I know there are a couple of freshman students here in this class. So if you're interested in this project, you probably can for example, join this program not in 2014 but 2015 or 2016. So I'm the principal investigator, and Professor Tenderjit Day, so he's also here, and Qi Kuang Li and Ge-Shin Yu are the other co-PI. Actually, we have more people. So totally, we actually have 18 faculty associated with this program. Professor Day, Professor DeLoss, and Professor Day, and Ross and Essie. So anyway, you can later probably see everyone's name. So if you're interested in the research, you can talk to one of these professors. So we have started some, activity for this program. So during the fall and the spring semester, mainly we will offer some courses kind of related to this project. So like the math course, like Math 352, the data analysis, and another Math 410 class taught by Professor Van Zielen, so about internet algorithm and economics. This course and the mathematical statistics course. Then there are a couple of other courses are actually listed as the computer science course, but they actually belong to the computational operation research. Next, the fall semester, we plan to offer a course. It is still a Math 410 course, but it's about the matrices and the statistics. Will be taught by Professor Shi Li and Ross and Essie. But there are probably more. That's the only one I know at this point. So the summer research program. So for those of you who have been here for 2 or 3 years, you probably have heard about. We had this CSUM program before. So this is just a group picture of the CSUM program 2 years ago. So this structure, I think, for this summer research program will be more or less similar to that. Of course, the topic is different, and there will be some difference. Okay. But basically, we are going to form some teams of undergraduate students and faculty member as a research group to do some summer research. Okay. So we expect to give 8 to 10 William and Mary undergraduate students scholarship to do this research. So they will get paid for about $4,000 and free summer housing from the grant. The new thing is we also will have 2 to 4 undergraduate students from some other university nearby to join us for this research project. So who can apply and who will get this scholarship? So there are mainly 2 things. One is the math major. Okay. So so this is one of the requirements. You can see why we have this requirement is we also hope, because the NSF hope to increase the number of math majors. So that's one of the goals for such projects. Okay. If you're not a math major, we probably can find some other ways, but of course we hope you are a math major. Okay. And since this is federal money, so only the U.S. citizen and permanent resident can apply for that. But if you're an international student, I hope you can still talk to me if you're interested in the project. So we have other financial source possibly to give you other kind of support. So March 15th is the application deadline. So that's similar to the Child Center deadline. So that means you should talk to some professors before that date. Okay. probably this is not a very strict deadline. So, but we still hope, for example, at least you apply by the end of March, because the summer housing we require to submit a summer housing list to the college. Otherwise, you don't get the summer housing. And for 2014, so this is the period of time in summer we will have this program. So it will be 8 weeks. So May 26th, I think, is starting starting day of the summer session until July 18th. So here is just some other probably activities related to this Extreme QED program. So we plan to offer some short courses in the summer, actually maybe some other time. Okay, because a lot of material which is not covered in our regular courses, or for example, there's something like if we want to get more training in some software like MATLAB or R, so we probably have to do it, say, in the first couple of weeks in the summer. So also some topics in the statistics. So this